Made me a more confident person all around and given me a place to speak my mind, telling me that it's okay to be who I am.
Truly across the nation, this is the finest sport I've ever seen, and the finest sort of support of an organization I've ever seen.
Kids coming to you and parents telling you you're a father figure at 17 to some of these kids, and that really hits home, and it makes you want to stay.
person who I want to be. It makes me feel comfortable with telling people, hey, I want to be an architect.
Just about everybody? No, wait, let me start over. I absolutely think that everybody at this Boys and Girls Club wants to see every one of these kids succeed. Especially me.
I was going to come and talk about our history of our club, but that's the first time I've seen that, and Julia, who's standing next to me, actually put that together. So can we give it's truly my honor to welcome you to our anniversary celebration. Over the past 20 years, our club has served literally thousands of young people in our community. And whether they're performing on the stage here at the Amato Center, or they're attending our after-school or vacation time programs in the club, all the kids come, receive guidance, mentoring, and support so they can learn, grow, and succeed in life. There are a few people I just want to pay some special recognition to. David Parker was the executive director before me. He started working here in 1999 and left in 2008, and it was under his leadership that we raised the money to build the facility that we're in today. So I want to thank David for his leadership and his service to the club. There's also a lady that I have not personally met, and I'm hoping she's here this evening. Her name is Diane Cole-Zawacki, and she was the founder of an after-school program that eventually became our Boys and Girls Club about 20 years ago. So thank you, Diane, for your vision and leadership. Now, I'd like to thank our board members, and there's many of them here tonight, for their both current and past board members. I'd like to really thank you. It's hard to express when you work with a board like the board that works here. They're so incredibly dedicated. And I want to thank you for your service, your leadership, and your dedication to our mission to help all these kids be great. And there are so many more people to thank, too many to acknowledge at this time, so please know whether you're a staff person, an alumni, a volunteer, a member, a parent, or a supporter, you've all played an important role in our success. And that success is really measured by the lives of the children that we serve every day. Thank you. This event is particularly special because it was conceived, produced, directed, and performed by our club alumni who wanted to acknowledge the impact the club has had on their lives and thank the staff and the board and the supporters for all they do to make this such a special place for young people. So my final thanks this evening is to all the alumni who spent countless hours putting the showcase together this evening. If we could give them a big round of applause. Kick off our next 20 years of growth and opportunity. And yeah, you said it. Representing our alumni tonight is Julia, who's standing with me. She's a past member, a former Youth of the Year, and a current staff member of the club. So please welcome Julia.
Thank you, Susan. I would also just like to give a round of applause to Susan Taylor, who puts hours and hours of time into everything that she does. She's absolutely incredible, so thank you, Susan. It's also an absolute honor and privilege to be speaking here today. I've been a club kid since 2004. I played in the tiny teen room in the Ames Plaza location. I spent summers in Keys Park playing massive games of Capture the Flag. I've had the opportunity to watch David Parker lead our club across the river and over the bend to the beautiful facility we're in today. I've seen the generosity of families and local businesses alike, but I would like to specifically give a thank you to the Motto family. And without their kindness and compassion, we literally wouldn't be standing or sitting in here today. So thank you. I'm so fortunate to be in a club that exudes love and safety. I know I consider the club a second home, and I'm sure many of you feel the same way. Not only does the club mean home, but it means family as well. My family here has pushed me out of my comfortable limits and helped me succeed as a member of this community. Their mentoring pushed me academically, enabled me to further my studies, and as the 2011 Youth of the Year, I received a generous scholarship with Mage College obtainable. And as an employee of the club, we're always hoping we're making an impact in our community, and your attendance tonight is a testament to this. One of the most powerful moments I've experienced at the club was a few years ago when I ran a program where the kids learned about ecology of the Souhegan River, and we hatched ducklings at the same time. And I remember standing next to a kindergartner, a middle schooler, and a kids club age student, and we watched the duckling emerge from its shell, and it was one of the most beautiful moments I've ever experienced. It was incredible watching this little life begin as we all stood together at different points in our lives, and although we were all very different people, we were together in that moment because of the club. And I've laughed and cried and loved in this building, and I've made some of the best friends I've ever had because of it. It's difficult for me to express how much I love this organization, and I could continue this speech for another 3 hours if you let me, but I obviously won't do that. So thank you so much for your attendance tonight.